Like just to show lambda, I'll need the area of each of the triangles and the area of the full triangle, which I guess I could have as the sum of the three of them. So we just add in the labels. AI, A sub I. Add that in. And these didn't appear at all. OpenGL tag. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Maybe it's behind the mesh? Yeah, they were. Oh, I have to turn off the... or to set the depth test on. Nope, these have the depth test set. Uh-oh. Colors on that triangle should be a bit brighter. I actually don't know if I can make them brighter. This is like all red, all green, and all blue. If I put a 2 in one of these, I don't know if it works like that. Oh, it does. Well, didn't know that. Great. Speaking of which, the light in this room needs to be brighter. Okay, this problem with getting depth test things to work with non-depth... oh wait. With non-depth test things, it's becoming really annoying. And I don't know if I can do it... oh, okay. Now it's on... now it's in front. Although I'm not totally sure why. So I'm gonna do self.triangle label locations. Then let me do -1. Now I guess I have to add numpy arrays. Left or one of them. I'll just say right and then down. Now move each of these to one of those locations. Okay, that's a good start. Now 0, I can move that. I'll do up times -0.7 or something. The 1 I can move up times, I'll do -1. And this one up times -2, something like that. This left should be a right times -1. Now a 0 then needs to be moved more negative, so I'll do negative 1.5. A1 looks good. A2, do this negative 2.5. Then our right times negative 0.5 or something. I wish I could align these better. It's really just A0. Let me move this. Maybe this should be negative 1. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so now I need to have the definition of the lambda somewhere. Honestly, I feel like I don't even need these points. Well, now I will. I will. Because I have to label F1, F2, and F3. So maybe over here I can have lambda I equals AI over the sum A0 plus A1 plus A2. So let me try doing that. OpenGL. I think I'll just need tech. And I'll have lambda I equals. I think it's like this. Frac. Then double backspace. Try doing this first. I'll try adding that. And I broke something. I bet this is supposed to be 1 backslash. Nope, still broken. Guess I gotta look at this. Missing dollar. Oh. That could be it too. Why does the lambda have 1 backslash, but the frac have 2? This can't possibly be right. Nope, it's right. Okay. Okay, here I'm gonna want a sub I, this a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3. Okay, that's fine. Let me scale this. And shift it over a little bit more. So maybe 3.8 right now. That's a bit too big. Okay, now how would I want to progress through this? If I want to show this triangle, draw the lines, then label these areas, then show the lambda I, and then write this. One thing though, I think I'll have to animate the mesh moving, which might be sort of annoying. Let me see if I can even do that. I think I can do move to target on meshes. I think. Let me just search for move to target on a mesh. Yeah, I did it here, I think. Well, this is an object 3D, which is similar. So here's the mesh. Do mesh.target equals mesh.copy. Mesh.copy, mesh.target, attributes at 0? Or like all rows column 0, minus equals 1. Don't think this will work, but none type has no attribute copy. Indices self.indices.copies. Yeah, that's a bug. Shader pi 269. Too many indices for array. Array is one dimensional. Oh, this should be attributes at position. Well, it didn't animate it. And I don't know why. Let me rerun this. Yeah, it's just not doing anything. Move to target on the map. I guess I could just do this with an updater. I could like have the mesh here. And have an update function here. And I guess a DT. Then I could do mesh.attributes. Position. The same thing. Minus equals like DT. Then maybe I can just self.weight. Interesting. Wait, why would DT start reversing? Whatever, I don't care. I can just do this. Then do mesh.clear updaters. Okay. So I do have a way to animate the mesh. But what I'm gonna want to do is yeah, it's like, alright, see ya. What I'm gonna do is have this triangle appear, then draw the lines and stuff. So let me draw the lines first. Okay, so right here, create the vertex fragment lines and fade in of the dots. Nope. Oh. Okay. So I'll draw the lines. Then I'll write the A0, A1, A2. Then I'll write this definition. Okay, I want to move it, then write the other thing. Okay. So then let me, while this happens, I'm also going to want to shift the lines and dots and labels. Vertex dots. Hope that works. Let's hit this with the rate func equals linear. Okay, so now this makes some sense. And then at the end of this, I can draw the barycentric whatever. Like so. If I add some interactive embeds between this would... I probably should shift it further. Okay. So now I think this is decent for actually teaching with. Because I can basically embed here. Here. What is this doing? This is writing the labels. Wait, what is this doing? Oh, and this is shifting it. So shifting it and then writing the lambda definition should happen at the same time. And then the final one should be here. So now if I were to do this, I could say something like, you might notice that there are far more fragments than there are vertices. And so the question arises of how each fragment, or how variants are passed to each individual fragment. I say, well, if you imagine the circle, or if you imagine the triangle being drawn, and you were to draw lines from the three corners to a fragment, any given fragment, then those lines will trace out areas of these respective triangles. Okay, my triangle's like, all right, see you. It should be here, add, play, and then clear. Yeah, it needs some anti-aliasing. which I didn't implement anti-aliasing at all, but it is in the 3 blue and brown version, so that's life. And I say, it's not even hard to add, probably. I just need to get around to doing it. But if you imagine this triangle, and you draw lines from each corner to a given fragment, this will trace out 3 triangles of 3 respective areas, A1, 0, A0, A1, and A2. That animation looks kind of jank. It should probably be faster. We can then define 3 lambdas, lambda 0, 1, and 2, which is the area of the given triangle, subtriangle, divided by the total area. Then I should label this F. Oh, I should label these F1, F2, F3 as well. Then I can say just this. The barycentric interpolation is this. Cool. So I think that's plenty of progress on this. Let me see if I can make this animation faster, though. Maybe I could just make this 2 times dt, then shift this left twice as far. Oh, I was expecting this to autoplay. If I do this, lines, this, that's fine. Okay, I think that's decent. Cool. So now in this, I've done the pipeline, done this. Haven't done homogeneous coordinates. But I added in a new thing. I've done most of that. And this will be mostly an exercise. This, I have the animations done. Not totally sure what I'll do for this. Maybe this will be just like putting together a house or something like that. Like for explaining the way that rendering simple geometries comes together into rendering something that doesn't look like a bunch of triangles. Maybe we can just go through the breakdown of this. I should probably figure out the lighting better. And the camera just lost its mind going in between those two. No, not the house. Okay, when this is drawn, OpenGL line here? Yeah, when this is drawn, I should draw the F1, F2, and F3. OpenGL V group with the lines. Yeah, this should be alright. Fragment like variables. Then I'll do a interpolated fragment or something. Actually, yeah. There are going to be 3 of these. OpenGL Tech. This will just be F sub I this. Range 3. Let me just write that. And actually, I'm gonna bring in some of the skipping stuff. And I'll just play this. Although I will have to add the depth test. And I'll probably have to shift it like this. Did I break something? Okay. So then I'm gonna have to move it to each triangle corner. Oh wait, I don't think this will work. Oh, I guess it did work. So then how do I move it where I want that to go? Maybe I already have this. Triangle corner label offsets. I can just have left and then right and then up. Then I'll place this triangle corners at I plus triangle corner label offsets. Yeah, like this. And I messed a plus sign. I messed something else up. Oh yeah, because these are both arrays. Maybe just make all of these numpy arrays. Okay, I'll try that. Kind of worked. The offsets are a bit too large. That's good. And then from there, when I continue, I can do that. Now I have to add these to the animation being shifted. I have to draw F in the middle. Dang. Anyway, I'll still have to shift this. What was this called? Fragment variables? So I show these, move all of those to the side, and the F0 is a little bit off. Of course it is. Okay, make this 1.8. Okay, that's a little bit better. Although now I think F2 should maybe be to the left instead of up. Okay, I think that looks fine. Although it is kind of weird maybe that F2 is on the opposite side of A2. It's not a huge deal. Is it? No, not really. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to stop it there. Made pretty decent progress here. And I guess I won't raid zone today. 2 people. But yeah, made lots of progress here. So thanks. I will see you guys in a bit.